my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. And I've woken up today. It is Saturday morning and it's a pretty nice day here in Illinois. I will show you my outfit of the day, which I just literally to be honest threw on. But let me show you that first. This is the split silk mew dress. I've already done a video and a review of it, and all I've done is just put some little bands on just to give it a little bit of a, just a bohemian vibe. And I've just paired it with these extreme bells. And this is my first day wearing the bells all day. I don't know if we're going out, I don't know if we're staying in. I'm pretty sure when my husband sees what I look like, he'll probably say, no, we're staying in, but I'm not always his cup of tea. But anyway, what I did want to do was not only show you my outfit of the day, but I did want to address something that about body confidence and just issues like that. Really, I have to tell you this, and that is the first time people in America and people who have visited me, they already know how I am and what I look like, how I act, my thoughts, one would hope, which are always nice thoughts. And I wanted the people back home, my family and my extended family, to also be part of my YouTube channel if they wanted to. And I realised that in the 17 years that I was in England and then moved here, I have changed an awful lot. And the reason I hadn't included any family back home, anybody that I hadn't seen for that time, was because deep down, I think in my mind, I was just nervous about what they thought of me now, how I looked. And I don't know whether we all go through that. Maybe everybody does anyway. But that's why I hadn't done it earlier. And I realise it's silly. I realise I'm on a journey. I feel very confident in myself as a person. But I've always had this niggling thing in the back of my mind, and obviously now I'm making videos, people are going to see me, and for some reason I've been very nervous about that. I think as a human being, we don't want people to see you and instantly think, oh my gosh, she got fat, or oh my gosh, she got bald, or oh my gosh. But I think sometimes that's the first thing that we always think about in our minds, is when we haven't seen someone for a long time, we just instantly look at the aesthetic of the person. And whether that's wrong, whether that's right, it's just human nature. I always think my cat doesn't judge me. My best friend doesn't judge me. And the people closest to me don't judge me. But that's how I thought. And I am a completely different person to how I was when I left England. And 17 years, I think you do change, you do grow, you grow within yourself. You start to learn, one would hope, who you are, what makes you tick, and hopefully you have a good set of morals, and you just continue learning. The only thing that happens is, in that time, you start to age. We all go through it. Well, if you're lucky, you go through it. And we start to age. And as we age, we go through certain things, menopause and hair loss and weight gain. And one thing they don't tell you about when you're getting older, I mean, you hear it off older people, but you don't know until you experience it. is the pains, aches and pains in your body. Your body changes, things hurt, I've got to say all the time. You know, I'm still dealing with a rotator cuff injury, and that's, I know that gardening is not something that I can continue doing a lot of, so I've been making my garden smaller, and which I don't particularly like doing, because I built it to try and get some good wildlife in there. You know, I wanted frogs and butterflies and just little bugs, and anything that came through my garden I wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted them to be happy. But I'm having to make my garden a lot smaller to cope with the fact that things hurt, you know, they just start hurting, and you've got to start slowing down. I'm only in my early 50s, but things are hurting already. You don't need to know any more than that. So I think I wasn't sure how to do this video, how to make this video. And like I say, I don't have negativity when I'm in the US from the people that are closest to, well, sometimes from the people closest to me. But you want your family to love you no matter what, and you want to love them no matter what. People change, people either get more grumpy or people get happier, and you know, you love them, their family, their blood, no matter what. And that's why I thought I would do this video, because it has been hard. You know, when I'm making these videos, I see how I look now. I see how my body has changed a lot. I see how I'm a very wide person. I always have been, I always am, but I don't hide anything anymore. I don't wear a lot of Spanx to keep me in. I don't do all the crash dieting anymore. I don't starve myself. There's nothing like that going on. I stopped doing all that, and I think that's the first thing to self-love, to loving yourself for who you truly are. And I always think in my mind, and this sounds very sad, but if people haven't seen you for a long time and you've lost weight, the first thing they'll say is, oh, you're looking great, you're looking great. As though, you know, you're being thinner is everything. And I find that very sad, you know, because you don't know what that person's gone through. They may have gone through an illness. They may be going through depression. I know how I deal with my depression, obviously with medication, and I do like my food. I don't sit eating donuts every day, but I like my food. But I have slowed down an awful lot. I don't walk the 6 or 8 miles that I used to every day when I was in England. My lifestyle's changed. I have different priorities, and so might you. If you're sitting there at the moment and things have changed for you, you're getting older, you're getting the wrinkles, you may be getting a little bigger, you may be feeling, you may not be feeling at the height of what you should be feeling. We're constantly bombarded with videos of beautiful people, long hair, the perfect makeup, the perfect clothes, but you have to live your reality. You have to live not a fantasy, and I will talk in another video about living a fantasy life. You have to live a reality life, and I think once you've accepted that, things are a lot easier, and it is a lot easier to deal with maybe negative comments that you do get from people, or negative looks. I don't know. You know me, guys, I'm just I don't pre-plan anything. This was just something I thought I would put out there today because I needed to talk about it. I needed to talk about why I've avoided you know, being on the video thing with people back home, and I've always worried that if they do see me, how I look, and that's rather sad, isn't it? And that is something that, you know, you're learning every day, you're growing every day, And I'm pretty sure if I ever get to the age of 70 or 80, I'll be like, oh, screw it. But it does bother me, so it's still a learning process for me as well, my darlings. And so whenever I start to feel like that, I don't just put on something boring and something bland and just sit and fade in. I try to be my best that day that I can, to lift my spirits and to go out and spend time with my pets, to try and see if I can make my husband happy, give him a nice cup of coffee and a nice meal. And then I will no doubt go outside and see what kind of wildlife I've got, hopefully living in the garden. And yeah, it's a rather impromptu video, but I just wanted to say, hopefully people see what's in your heart, and they look in your eyes and they see what's in your eyes, and just carry on being the person that you are and carry on growing from that. Don't worry, don't worry about it. I heard a saying, or I read a saying once, and I'm just going to end on this note. And if I get it right, I never get sayings right, but I think what it says is, the people that care about you the most, it doesn't matter to them what you look like, how you dress and how you are, but the people that it matters what your aesthetic looks like, they don't care about you. They don't care about you. So yeah, to all of my lovelies out there, to my subscribers, I've nearly reached that 60 subscriber limit. I'm very excited. So to all my subscribers, thank you for subscribing to me and putting very nice comments. I do appreciate it. And to my family and friends, I just want to say hello. I have missed family. I'm not gonna lie, I've missed family. And hopefully when all the COVID stuff's over and I do get an opportunity to come back home, I can spend time with my family, and we can catch up. I can see what kind of people they've become as well, and we can have some really good conversations. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. If you liked my video, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content of my channel, if you can hit that subscribe button, that would be great. And I will talk to you all again. I said I was going to end it on that, but I'm just going to end up showing you my outfit again, because I'm feeling rather cool today. So let's step back. Drink it in. My husband's got to see the way I'm dressed yet, so I'm sure he'll have something to say. Have a good day, guys, and I do love you all. Love y'all.